Hello, hello. I am the Starfire Queen, and I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. Sorry I had to fix my things are moving that's not supposed to be moving around here today. Okay. Well, today I thought I'd sit in my living room because it's a beautiful day out and I can see the trees and everything. I'm enjoying that. But I wanted to say hello and how y'all doing? Okay, for those of you that are following me, thank you. Once again, I want to say that I appreciate you. I love you guys because y'all real, and you don't get much of that these days. Leave me some comments though, because I love to hear from you guys. That's important to me. Y'all begging for comments because I like to know y'all outtake on, the videos and everything. That's a big help. For the visitors, welcome. Welcome to Starfire's channel. If you like the video, please hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe. Now, when you hit the bell, please do. Whatever you do, hit the bell because I don't have a set time. I want you to miss what I got, okay? So today we're going to start a study on learning the powers of the crystal ball. Okay, it's going to be very basic. This is more for my baby witches, my baby practitioners, my baby healers, whatever you call yourself. Okay, just so you get some knowledge on some things, okay? So it's called Skyring, like Crying instead of crying, Skyring, okay? Um, I'm looking down at my notes, okay? This is a practice of looking into a translucent ball, a crystal ball, uh, being able to gaze and to understand that inside this ball are messages, such as spiritual visions. Sometimes people see words. You may see shapes, things like that. It's less often more for the purpose of divination and for fortune telling. Okay, people want to say fortune tellers aren't real. Well, what do you think a psychic is? They're telling you what's going to go on. And we all have these psychic powers. It's just, do we channel in on them? Do we walk that walk? Some people are afraid of it. Some people think we're satanic. Okay, we're not even going into that right now. Okay, but scaring has been used for out of many cultures and for years in the belief that it can divine the past, the present or the future. Okay, it's something very, very sacred. Okay, a crystal ball is not a joke and not to be played with. Lipstick all on my straw, I know y'all. Not to be played with, okay? Please understand, many witches are practicing this to uncover the truth about themselves. Because the crystal ball is it's also like looking in a mirror. You can find you, that inner self, see what you have going on. Because sometimes we think we know us and we don't. It can happen, especially if you're going through something dramatic. You may need to get back on track. You may need to slow down. Spirit will tell you, okay? Um, the word skyring means to reveal or perceive, okay? Because you're going to reveal things. In order to be one, you have to understand that you're going to be crossing over to the consciousness, to another consciousness, and a mystical plan, and leaving behind your normal conscience, because you're going to a trance is what it's about. You're going into this trance, and it's a whole new thing. It's exciting. It can be very dangerous if you play with it and you don't know what you're doing, or even if you know what you're doing and you get some stuff going that you shouldn't be into. Yeah, it can be dangerous. Now, understand the crystal ball has another name too. It's called the crystal sapphire. Okay, in case you guys didn't know that, which is generally associated with the performance of clairvoyance. Okay, sexy kind of clairvoyance. Sapphire. Yeah, that's sexy. All right, so some people make crystal balls. I've been seeing this on YouTube, where they're taking fish bowls, the domes that you shake up and down for the snow. They're going to like Hobby Lobby somewhere buying those, and this one, I actually watched the video. I wanted to see exactly what they were doing. The lady took some different kind of paint, whatever, metallic paint or whatever, and she squeezed a blue, a white, and a gray, whatever she did in there. She poured filled it with water, um, put the seal on it, and then turned it up and down, upside down, said, there you have it, your own crystal ball. Okay, that's good for Halloween for some kids. Okay. One, plastic is not one of the elements, so why would we use that? So please do not think you can go get a plastic ball and make it into your own crystal ball with some paint and start to read it. Okay? If you're going to do this, read up on it, find out about the real sapphire, use that. Our crystals, I tell people, don't buy your crystals off the internet unless you know exactly where you're getting them from, because you might buy glass. You want to be genuine in what you do. Now, here's the thing. If you can't afford a crystal ball, my starlights, here's what you have to do. Get you a beautiful glass and use it for nothing but to read, because you can put water into that glass and you can put a flame behind the glass. Crystal balls, you put the flames behind you, and a candle. You can use colors if you like, protection candle, love candle, your light blue, whatever. You can use these colors of your candles because each color has a meaning, which if you go back and look up my video on candles, you'll get that. So I don't want to go into all that right now. But you can use that, just a clear glass of water, and gaze into that because it's an element and it can show you what it wants you to use, okay? No, you don't have to run out and get a crystal ball until you're able to do that. But do not, I repeat, do not, please do not. I can't tell you what to do, but don't make a fake crystal ball and really come to somebody and tell them you reading for them. Okay? All right. How to take care of your crystal ball. You want to make sure that you keep it in a dark box. You want to keep it covered with a cloth. Some people prefer velvet. I'll show you guys this. This is my box for my crystal ball. And on the top of it, it says, you're amazing, because I think that my crystal ball is amazing. Now, inside my box, as you guys can see, I have her wrapped up in a cloth. Okay, so you can't see her. I take very good care of my crystal ball. My crystal ball was left to me by my mom, which is odd because I didn't know she had it till after she passed. But this is her. Okay. And this here is power. This is power. Extreme power. Sorry about that. This is extreme power. Okay. So you want to keep your crystal ball in a dark place. And the reason why is because you want to keep it wrapped up, because you don't want all these other energies getting to your ball. You want your ball to be just there for you, okay, to only have your energy. So that's one of the things. Do not allow other people to touch your crystal ball. If you're doing a reading, do not tell them to put their hands on your ball, because why? Their energy is going in it, which can clash with yours. You want that to be a very personal relationship between you and your crystal, okay? As you know, my crystal has a name. I named her after my mom. I'm not going to say her name because some witches are evil and try to do things. But yeah, even though you can't touch me, my spirit gives me wisdom. Okay, so you want to make sure that you make it yours. That's how you take care of it. When you meditate, sometime you're meditating, you don't have to read. Just sit down and hold it. Pour your energy into it. Okay, and like I'm always saying, make sure you cleanse your hands and everything, because we have everyday life on us. So when you're going to hold that, you want to cleanse your hands and you want to sit down with it. Now, some people tell you you can clean it with salt water. You put some salt in the water and then use that water to wipe your crystal off. That's if it's up to you. I myself just use the towel that I have her in. I rub that and shine her up because I'm afraid of scratching her. So what if some salt get onto the towel? But it's up to you. Okay, it's not my call. But that's what you would do with that. Let's talk about the lighting. Okay, it's typical to use a candle that sits behind the user. Okay, so that means the candle has to be behind me. Okay, so you might want to have one of those tall candles or whatever, but you want to have a candle behind you burning. This helps shades the light from the crystal ball, providing more minimum of additional lighting for the crystal ball. Normally when you use a crystal ball, you do it in a dark room. I like to set candles in my room anyway, and I just make sure my candles are behind me and that my crystal ball is in front of me. Okay? It's really simple. Now, some practitioners prefer to use colored candles, like I told you, and that's fine and dandy. It's up to you because they hold their own meaning. Candles hold energy. We know this, and you guys know who've been watching me. Starfire is a candle magic fanatic. Okay, I love me some candle magic. I love fire, Starfire. Can't y'all tell? I mean, I can gaze in the fire. No, I'm not gonna burn somebody's house and go back and look at it. It's not that serious. But like a fireplace, oh my goodness, could sit there for hours just watching. We don't have one in our house, but my husband bought me a nice fire pit for the yard. And believe me, I can sit there and just watch it burn. I get mad when it go down. I like the huge flames. I just love fire. That is an element that I just love. Okay, preparation. Preparing for a psychic or spiritual practice rituals is one that you have to adapt the frame of mind to. With the crystal ball, you cannot just go, oh, I'm going to do this reading. No, you need to meditate first. You might want to take a cleansing shower if you don't have time to do a bath. And yes, there's cleansing showers. Like I tell people, get your moon water and stuff. Keep it together. You know, I have moon water with roses and stuff in it. Take a shower. I need a quick cleansing. Put it on my head. Let it run down my body after I've done my normal shower. You know, you want to cleanse your hands. You want to understand that the conversation of the spirit is very quiet. It's not loud. Okay. Some people believe when you say, well, I heard God. And somebody tell me, well, how you know? I'll give you a prime example. I was a Christian in church, pregnant with my daughter. And God already revealed to me that I was having a girl and gave me her name. So when I got to my church, because I am a licensed pastor in the state of Ohio and California, but I no longer practice it. When I go to my church, I told everybody, come to my house for dinner. Because Sunday dinner was fried chicken spaghetti at my house all the time. Okay. And some Jiffy cornbread with sugar tastes like cake. So they came over and there was this evangelist there and her husband. And I told them that God told me I was having a girl because I have 4 boys. And they decided to tell me that, let me turn my phone down. I apologize for that, you guys. They decided he decided, not they. Her husband decided to tell me that I didn't know if it was God I was talking to. And I go, what do you mean? I know what God told me. I know what my spirit told me. And he said, well, what did he sound like? I said, he sounded like me. And he was like, what? I didn't hear no voice saying, da, 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 you're going to have a girl. No. When the spirit talks to you, you hear that spirit. You know, you may hear your mom's voice, your dad's voice, but mostly it's because they're talking to you, your ancestors. But mainly you hear a subtle voice, but it sounds like you, you know, and it may not, but I'm just saying. So you want to make sure things are quiet. When you're using a crystal sapphire, I love calling it instead of crystal ball. It's a sapphire. When you're using your sapphire, you want to make sure that if you're playing music, it's very, very, very low. I myself love the sound of the orca when I'm meditating with my crystal. Not when I'm doing a reading. I'll put my crystal on the table, on her stand, and I'll turn on the orca and I'll turn it down real low. Okay, and just meditate into it. Beautiful. Find out what music. I love orcas, so find out what works. Some people like water. I love water, but you know I like the sound of the orcas. That's my favorite animal. Okay. You want to make sure that you allow your daily routines to fade before using your crystal for a reading. And what I mean by fade is don't bring that energy in with you. Okay, if you know that you have a reading to do and you know, been to work, you come home and shower, take care of the kids, cook the dinner, take care of the hubby, all of this. Before you put your hands on that crystal, so-called wusa, whatever you want to call it, relax. Get into your mind, into yourself. Release all that. Throw it away. I don't care if you have to visualize it on your hands and you're flipping it off. Whatever it takes, okay? You're going to do that and do your breathing. Get ready. Relax your mind, body, and spirit to connect with the right soul, okay? Make sure your soul is cleansed because this is a very dangerous thing if you're doing it with bad intentions, whatever, because when you use the crystal, you're calling on spirits, okay? That's why I said this is not something for baby witches to just jump into, Okay, that's why I want you guys to know, because some people, you get into this, you want to do this, you want to do this, and you have no knowledge. And this is something that I really felt was important, so I wanted to share this with you. Um, you want to make sure when you do it, you set the atmosphere. Cleanse your room first that you're doing it in. Okay, now I myself, if I'm going to use my crystal ball, before that person enters my spiritual dome, they have to be saged. I'm sorry. If they don't want to be saged, I don't want to do your reading. It's just that good. Okay, because you're going into my spiritual dome. That's my spiritual place. I had one of my club sisters come over yesterday, and she came, beautiful white magic witch. She is. Oh my God, the girl's so loving. But she understood when I took her to my spiritual place, we removed our shoes. That's holy to me. That's where my ancestors, first of all, mostly my God, and he's all over, but that's where I go meet him. That's where I meet my ancestors, my deities, my angels. So you're going to respect that. So if I'm doing a reading of any kind, I'm going to sage whoever coming in my room. You guys want to think about that. That's important, because if not, you're inviting whatever junk they got on them, you're inviting that in. So you got to be careful. Expectations. That's what I really want to talk about. A lot of times we really get hooked on TV, and we think that magic works like it works on TV. It does not, honeys. My starlights, that's TV. Okay? Do not expect anything. Don't have expectations at all. Because expectations limit you to knowledge. Because, okay, I want to know this. That's all I want to know. And you limit yourself, and you close doors. And I want you guys to keep these doors open so that the spirit can come in and give you the knowledge you're asking for. And the knowledge you don't even know you need, because your spirit knows you need it. So don't have any expectations. And if you're doing a reading for someone and they're coming expecting you to tell them something, they're not coming in for the right reason why, which means they don't have an open mind to receive what's really supposed to be there for them. So you're not going to get across them. And I don't take people's money for nothing. And if that's that type of person, I can't do this for you. I could do it for you and give you some fake line to take your money, but karma's a bitch. No. So you make sure, have that open mind, and do not expect anything, okay? The spirit will give you and let you see what you're to see and be given. So please, go to your crystal starfire, your crystal ball, with a clear mind, okay? Now, if the other person that you're reading for mind is messed up, well, that's why they're coming to you anyway. But you still want to sage them. I'm sorry. That's part of that's part of my rituals. And if you guys aren't using that, you might want to think about it. Okay, because I don't need nothing jumping off, and that's how I look at it. I am a protection fanatic, okay? If you have a lot of things going on in your life, going on in your head, clear your mind. Clear as much as possible. And if you can't clear it, don't do it that day, my starlights. Do it the next day. Do it another day. Okay? Like I tell people, don't make a love potion and you pissed off at your man. That potion ain't coming out like that. It's coming out with that anger and everything. Like, I'm going to build this potion. We can work this out. We're going to work this out. But you're angry because this damn fool and cheated on you, and you've forgiven him for like 20th time. But if you're angry when you do the love potion, what you're doing is a love potion with anger. Guess what? It ain't going to be what you want. You're going to create a spell, but not what you want. So make sure your mind is clear and you're ready. And that's with any magic, okay? Now we'll talk about the practice. Now, the easy part is learning how to gaze into the ball. That's the easiest part, okay? Oh my God, because it's so beautiful. I mean, gazing is the easiest part. Even now, look at this. It's so easy to gaze. She's beautiful. And I know the power, so yeah. But the hardest part is just like meditation, because that's really what you're doing. You're meditating. The hardest part is to get the inside voices out. That's going to be the hardest part. So work on your meditation first before you graduate to a crystal ball, crystal sapphire. You want to make sure that you are able to get the little people that talk in your head out. Because I'll be sleeping, they be in there talking. That's one thing about being a practitioner. It's hard to really get some sleep because spirits be telling you stuff. Not that I'm knocking it. I'm just saying. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I just want to sleep and go into that deep, deep third realm sleep. It's hard for me to get there. Even my husband says, you never go into the third realm with your sleep. It's either insomnia or I'm at the first realm, trickle into the second. It's really hard for me. You want to get rid of the voices in your head, because you want to learn how to just meditate. So this is going to help you in a lot of things. It's going to help you meditate because you have to practice this, and it's going to help you be able to read your crystal ball or sapphire better than before. Okay, because you'll start using your ball on yourself. Do not try to use other people. I said make it yourself, because you want to become one with your ball. Start learning how to meditate and asking little things about yourself. Well, see what you come up with. You may want to ask a question that you know the answer to, and the spirit will show you you're on the right track. You're getting it. You're understanding it. Okay? And don't be afraid when you see things, when you see the visions of the smoke and the shadows and everything. Don't be afraid. Okay? This is why I say do it in a cleansing house, because doing this is a time where shadow people want to come out, and show their behinds. So you want to make sure your house is cleansed. Okay? If you want to know about shadow people, I did a video on that. Go back and check it out. All right? You want to make sure that you have sage burning while you're doing this. White candles burn, Palo Santo, frankincense and myrrh. Keep everything going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, for protection. Protection is very important, because in case the wrong thing try to come out, you got protection. Okay. Your crystal ball should always be sitting on a stand, not in a bowl, not on the table. It should have a stand unless it's in its little home where you keep it for safe keeping. Okay. Because you want that energy to be able to flow. Okay, you want it to flow, because it's a gorgeous thing. I'm telling you guys, it's beautiful to watch and to enjoy. I do readings, and when I do my readings, I use amethyst stones, crystals. I have crystals. I use my cards, and I use my crystal sapphire, my crystal ball. I love it. Okay, keep a journal. I know y'all be like, Starfire, how many journals do you think we need? Well, get you a big notebook and get dividers in it. Okay, because you need to write a lot of this down. Get you a journal and write the things that you see, especially when the first time you do it and stuff. So you can go to someone that's more educated. They can help you if you don't understand some things, okay? And then you can see how advanced you get with the readings of it, okay? That's why I say keep that. All right, now, crystal ball work, real quick. Let's talk about that. I'm going to give you guys 11, I think it's 11. Yeah, 11 things real quick, okay? We're almost done. I am so long-winded. I'm telling you, if I don't have nothing to drink, it's over for me. My throat get all dry. All right. You want to have, number one, light a candle and place it behind you. Okay, so that the light can reflect. Not directly where you're blocking it, but where, it's not right at the crystal ball. Number two, place the crystal ball on the stand in front of you. Now, when I do this, I cleanse everything. I even re-cleanse my stand because I'm sitting my crystal ball on top of it. You want that energy, the right energy. Okay? Sit down in a comfortable chair or couch, wherever, and relax and practice breathing before you get started. Okay? Because you want to relax your body. You want to inhale and release the oxygen. Okay? Lay your hands gently on your crystal ball. Don't be aggressive with her. Or him. It's your crystal ball. Make it how you want. Mine is a she because I named her after my mom, because I found out a little bit about that little lady. Yeah. So put your hands around it gently on the crystal ball for about 2 minutes so that you can breathe and infuse yourself with the ball. Okay? That's what that's about. And when you feel it, you'll know. You're going to hold that ball and you're going to infuse it. You're going to just like, let's say she's sitting on a stand. You put your hands around her and inhale and exhale and get that energy going, okay? I know y'all like, why is she so intimate? This is a very dear part of me. So yes, and that's how I want you to treat your crystal balls. Treat your crystal balls better than you do your man's. Oh, this tough if I say that? Yes, you did. Man, I gotta be delicate with my husband's balls, so I'm sure in the heck gonna be delicate with this one. Okay, delicate. All right. Okay. Reflect. Number 5. Reflect the purpose of this reading session. Visualize your question or say it out loud for the spirit. Okay? Say it out loud, but always say, and other things you need me to know. Never try to limit the spirit. This is all I want to know. Okay, because there may be more to it. It may be something that they give you the answer. You're devastated by it, but if you listen and follow the rest of it, you'll be like, now that makes sense. Okay. Number 6, take your hands off the crystal ball. Okay, when you're done, look deeply into the crystal. Because now you done infused it. You done asked for what you need. Okay, you ask the spirits to guide you. And say, please, do not demand nothing of the spirits. Do not demand nothing of God, your ancestors, your deities, your archangels, none of that. You ask. You don't demand anything. Because all you're going to get is trouble. Okay, once again, you take your hand off the crystal ball. Number 7, look deeply into the crystal ball. Allow your eyes to relax and become unfocused. And take it from a girl that wear tri-bifocals with no lines. It's easy. I do this, I'll be all unfocused. Like right now, everything just went blurry because my eyes got to adjust to the reading and the far side and the near side and the glasses and all that. So you want to become unfocused. That's why you need that open mind. And I'm always talking about that third eye. So you can become unfocused. Number 8, when you see smoke coming, allow it to occupy the whole ball until you see the image that it wants to form. Don't force it. Let it go. Now, when you first see it, you'll get excited. You probably just mess up. And that's okay. And I'm going to be excited for you because you're going to be like, I got this. I'm doing this. That's all right. That's a good thing because trust me, when I first started and stuff started working, I was like, oh, I did that. Ah! Yeah, that was me. Okay, so I got it. Number 9, if you're new to the crystal ball gazing, the images might not make sense to you right away, but after a couple of times of practicing and getting your breathing down, becoming one and familiar with your ball, you'll begin to understand and know what you see. Okay? Got to take time. Got to take practice. That's why I say do it on you first. Get familiar. Make that ball you. You know, this is me. That's how you want to do that. And I'm telling y'all, I wanted to buy one. And when my mother passed in September, my sisters and I had to go clear her things out. And there was this crystal ball. I was like, really? And a stand. Okay. And I already know that my great grandma Maggie, she's a witch. Yeah, I said her name because I dare you to mess with that one. Oh, dare you to mess with her. Okay. Number 10. To close the crystal gazing session, gradually allow the image to slowly fade back into the crystal until it comes back to its original state. Don't just be like, oh, I'm done, and pick it up. No, let it. Just sit there and meditate with it. It's like if you smoke weed, you high and it slowly comes down. That's what you need. I'm not saying start for a smoke. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying it slowly comes down. And if you people say, dang, man, you done messed up my high. It's because you brought it down too quick. Don't mess up the crystal ball's high, okay? Let it come down slowly. Y'all figure that one out for yourself, what I do, what I don't do. Okay. Number 11, the last one. You want to say thank you for the crystal ball and for the answers that you got and for the fact that your deities, your almighty God, your ancestors, Jesus, whoever helped you, you want to say thank you. You start out by asking and saying please, and you end it by saying thank you. And then remember, the crystal ball is best stored wrapped up Okay. If you have a piece of velvet, a lot of people like it in velvet. Okay, you guys, my daughter, my grandbabies called me on video chimes. Totally interrupted. So we can go back. The last thing is, the 11th thing is you want to thank the crystal. Thank God first and foremost before you thank anything. Thank your ancestors, your deities, your archangels, and thank yourself. We don't give ourselves, why you can't thank yourself? Thank yourself for being open and available to be used. Get it? That's really nice. And enjoy your crystal sapphire ball, okay? I love you guys. And if you like my video, hit the subscribe button, the bell, because I really don't know when I'm gonna come back on. I don't have a schedule. And hit the like button and share this video to my baby starlights. We going places, okay? If you want to join my Facebook channel, Starfire Unique, go ahead and leave me a couple of words, video, so when I answer my questions, we can get you in there. Also, I'm hoping to hit 100 subscribers because I have a whole new intro that I'm waiting. It's done. I'm just waiting on it so we can get that going. I love you guys. Remember, keep that third eye open so you can be aware of things around you spiritually, physically, mentally. You want to know those energies. Keep your throat chakra speaking positive things, especially now in this world with what's going on. Practitioners, get on board. We got to speak positive. Light your white candles. Keep it going. Keep that heart chakra open. Love yourself first. Be selfish with that. Because without loving yourself, you can't love anyone. So yes, I'm selfish because I love me some me. Now, since I love me some me, me can love you. That's how that works. Many, many blessings. Love you guys.